Oh, damn. I should probably drop that, huh? Damn, I should probably drop the beat. Should I drop the beat? Should I drop the beat? Nah. Alright, I dropped it. Whoops, where'd it go? I dropped it. Okay. Y'all know about them real bangers. Them real bangeronies.
I just wanna whip in a Rari. If you don't like me, I'm sorry. I don't play games, no Atari, but I do play games. Might play games on the Xbox, might play games in the station, but you won't ever see me out here playing games with a fake. That's on everything. Their phones get blocked, my phone don't ring. I don't hate fakes, just hate their ways. They spray the pain. I'ma just stay in the lane. You scope ball in the range. Threes up for the 3-squad gang. We here to stay. Good vibes and me doing my thing. Cold light solidify rain. Gold chain still can't contain pain when I get slain. Whip gon' stay when they hydroplane. Whip switch lanes to the license plate. Look at the sky and just pray I stay the same. These tears that made these fears. Next year let's change the gear. First here let's make it clear. We fakes, I hit the steer. Close watch might reappear. Look back, don't see him near. Thank God the peace is here. Ay.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. Alright? You got a dream? You gotta protect it.
I just wanna whip in a Rari. If you don't like me, I'm sorry. I don't play games, no Atari, but I do play games. Might play games on the Xbox.
Alright, you know how we gotta start this one? You know how we gotta start this one. You know how we gotta start this one. I gotta get a little hyped, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I ain't feeling this shit. I did not want to stream for the last week, but you know what? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. What y'all know about DJ Sezo? Okay. Alright, I gotta get a a little hyped up. I gotta get a little hyped up for this. Your boy ain't feeling it. Alright, let me pull up some stuff. I gotta pull up some stuff for the screen. Ooh, y'all ain't ready. I'm sorry. Yo. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do y'all like that. We having too much fun.
Did you not eat my pants?
All right, fam. Okay, here we are. You know what? Let's bring the energy back down. Fam. There's something very important that we need to talk about. Something that we need to discuss. Because we've been doing a lot of NFT fun, a lot of NFT just fun and games, I guess, on this channel. But something has come to my attention that I have never foreseen. Because apparently, NFTs are destroying the environment. And they're not only destroying the environment, they're perhaps the worst thing we can do for the environment. And how did I find this out? Well, one of my favorite YouTubers, 1000, came out with this damning video of NFTs called "My Art Almost Destroyed the Environment, the Dark Side of NFTs." And this is great because besides the fact that NFTs are on a huge bubble, I think it's good to know the other sides of the coin. So let's watch this video and find out how bad we are destroying the environment. I'm pretty excited for it. You guys excited for it? I'm excited for it.
This video is brought to you by Privacy. Privacy lets you buy things on.
Shut up. Damn, sometimes I just can't get these videos to shut up. One more. Come on. Oh, too much. All right, there we go. Boom. Here we are. So I watched a little bit of his Instagram post, but apparently your NFT is destroying the world. Let's find out how. I personally have no idea how. I have no idea. I have a slight idea. But I don't have a big idea. Hold on, let me just get this. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was so off. Jesus. Oh my God. Okay, hold up. There we go. Oh, that's nice. You guys like that? That's nice. All right. Let's check this out. Apparently, artist 1000 was going to drop some NFTs, but while he was in the process of dropping NFTs, as he was announcing on his Instagram and all that stuff, a bunch of SJW, aka Social Justice Warriors, brought it to his attention that what he was doing was going to destroy the environment in the worst way. So let's watch this video together. I haven't seen it yet. We're going to figure out how and why NFTs are just bad for the environment. I didn't know this was even possible. So let's get into it.
Online using virtual cards instead of having to use your real ones. Right now, new customers will automatically get $5 to spend on their first purchase. Go to privacy.com/1000 to sign up now. Hey, I'm 1000. This video is going to be quite different from my usual content. I had this whole video done, filmed, edited, the artwork made, and then I found out some information that led me to remake this whole video, coming at it from like the total opposite direction. So hang in there with me.
Uh-oh, he's woke now, guys. He's woke. Jokes aside, he's woke now, guys.
This was a rabbit hole I was not expecting to fall down. This video was supposed to be about the creation of my first crypto art drop. I was going to release NFTs of my digital art and sell them. I'm sure many of you are like, what the hell are NFTs and what's this crypto art thing all about? Which is exactly where I was at not too long ago. But I explained the whole thing in the intro to my previous version of this video, so I'm going to play that real quick. Hey, I'm 1000. Today, I am going to be designing and dropping my first piece of crypto art. Oh! That's right, I'm gonna be taking a piece of my digital art and turning it into an NFT.
Wait, what?
What's an NFT?
NFT stands for non-fungible token.
Where's the part where he talks about bad shit happening? 750 kilowatts for one transfer. Visa does 100K transfer. What does that even mean, Yoel? I don't even know. I mean, I might just have to pull up his Instagram video. Let's just watch and see what he's talking about.
Now, when something is fungible, it can be exchanged and still hold the and uploaded to the
Okay, I don't need to explain what an NFT is. Let's just fast forward here.
information on why NFTs are not bad. And what I was about to it's gonna drop. It's like, oh, it's so exciting. Look how exciting.
All right, so that was 1000. Stoked by the NFT. I mean, who wasn't, guys? 1000's a huge artist. He could literally close his eyes and paint something digitally, and people will go crazy for it. And he deserves it. I love 1000 personally. I've met him. He's an amazing guy. He deserves it all. And as any artist looking in from the outside to the as any artist looking from the outside to the inside of the NFT world, it's highly attractive. The prices are super inflated. Everyone's dying to buy it. And on top of that, it's the next wave of art. But this is where it gets real.
Excited I was. So anyways, I made the art for the drop. I made the whole video and I was gearing up to tokenize these pieces of digital art to have them be minted as NFTs. And then I put out this Instagram post where I was like, hey, I'm working on my first ever NFT.
Damn,
it's gonna drop exactly in tandem with my next YouTube video. Be hyped, be prepared. You know, I was kind of just trying to tease it a little bit and get my audience a little bit excited for my first NFT drop. And I started to get comments rolling in, the typical comments of like, that's dope, and people being excited to get one, and some people being like, what are NFTs? But then I started to get a few comments trickling in asking me
Uh-oh, he let the haters in.
about what I thought about the environmental impacts on what I was about to do. I saw these comments and my knee-jerk reaction was to brush them off. I had made the whole video, I had made the art, my plan.
All right, what were the reactions? Peter, I truly support your work, but at the same time, we need to talk about the CO2 footprint that every NFT is making. How are we going to compensate the environmental impact of this piece? That's interesting. Like, is it his job? I've heard that NFT is an environmental nightmare. So she's just heard it. Like, it uses a huge amount of energy to make it happen. That's interesting. Look up how much power every crypto transfer uses. It's just crazy. Like, some AI tricked people to building a time machine. Holy shit. We're going to get into it in this video because this is me learning about all this pretty much for the first time. I saw his Instagram post, and that's where I was like, okay, we got to look into this. But I stopped myself and said, we're saving this for stream.
Plans were my plans. My production schedule on this YouTube channel is really, really insane. I do everything myself, and I just did not want to see these comments. But then these comments started to get more comments on them, people replying to each other, people directly calling me out and being like, 1000, what are your thoughts on this? So,
by the way, UL Adamus, if you got some links, link me to some good articles. But I think he does that here, so you probably don't have to do that.
I went on Google and typed in something like, why are NFTs not bad for the environment? Because my defensive brain was looking specifically for information that would prove me right. I found an article written by Super Rare, which happens to be an NFT marketplace, a place where they sell NFTs.
Lol, of course they're not going to say NFTs are bad. They want to make that money, baby.
I read through it. It had information on why NFTs are not bad for the environment. Copy and pasted the link, popped it into the Instagram comment thread that was going on, calling me out. And I was like, cool, boom, NFTs aren't bad. There's the information. My hands are clean.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, some folks very respectfully pointed out, like, dude, that article is written by Super Rare. Super Rare is a marketplace for NFTs. Of course, they're gonna say that NFTs are not harmful to the environment. And their information in that article did seem quite compelling, but those people who were commenting were like, check out this article, check out this article. And I really, really, really did not want to look at those articles. I had done all this work. I had announced this was coming out. These videos are not quick or easy to make. This was a major monkey wrench in my plans, and I was like, dude, NFTs aren't bad, man. It's all good, bro. Like, that's just haters and naysayers, and like, you got this, bro. You know, you made your video, put it out, dude. You probably make some money. It's all good. But I was like, okay, dude, you at least gotta look at these articles in case more people.
I want to say something, but I need to listen to what he's saying. Like, I gotta listen.
People start calling you out on it. You need to have a somewhat educated.
But at the same time, this is like the I can change the back of my chair. Like, this is the problem with having a platform, right? Like, if he didn't have this platform, he wouldn't be able to make so much money off NFTs, which I'm sure he would have. But he also wouldn't have to listen to the haters. But anything you do is gonna have haters. I don't know. Like, we haven't gotten that deep into it, but right now, my opinion on this is like, as an artist, we have to eat and make money. 10100 is an accomplished artist, so he can make liberal choices like this. Like 10100 has the luxury of doing all this work and then saying no and still being able to pay his rent. Some people, like me, if I was to be doing an NFT drop where I'm looking at all this money and I have things I got to pay for, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of like, fuck the environment. Like, me dropping NFTs is going to save the environment? You've got to be kidding me. But that's from a place of, yo, your man's has got to eat and pay bills, right? And that's a dangerous slope, but at the same time, you can't hate on someone for getting theirs. That's like not taking a plane somewhere because you're worried about the environment. Now, something tells me that the impact, based off what people in the chat are saying off of an NFT, is a lot higher than I think. But I'd rather sell an NFT than be living on the streets. So let's be honest.
Argument. So I went to one of these articles that one of these respectful commenters / fans gave to me, and the information in there was really very shocking to me. So after I read through that whole article and started to feel pretty bad, I went to Google and I changed my search. I initially had searched, why are NFTs not bad for the environment, which is like inherently biased, and I changed it to, are NFTs harmful to the environment?
The thing with Google is that if you're looking for something, you're gonna find it. If I looked up why drinking coffee is bad for the environment, I'm gonna find 1,000 search queries and things about why it's bad for the environment. If I typed in why is coffee good for the environment, I'm gonna find 1,000 things why it's good for the environment. In a lot of ways, did 10100 fall victim to cancel culture? Like, he wasn't really canceled, but his project was canceled. He's losing money over this. He spent money making this video. He spent money making that NFT art. He potentially lost hundreds of thousands of dollars off of a few people in the comments.
Question mark.
Some people can't shake that. That's all I'm saying.
And I had 4 or 5 different articles pop up, and I read through them, and I found a lot of information in these articles that showed that NFTs, with the current way that they're structured and the current way that the marketplace operates,
Cue the sad music,
are potentially devastating to the environment. And the stuff that I was reading was making me like absolutely freak out about what I was planning to do. I eventually...
It's kind of like Googling what's wrong with you. Like, you know, if you go on the internet and like, why does my stomach hurt? You think you have stage 4 colon cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the internet's a little like that sometimes. So I'm kind of surprised that 10100... I'm kind of surprised 10100 is canceling everything.
stumbled upon research by Mimo Atkin. I'm probably saying that wrong, but in reading this article, according to Atkin, an NFT drop very similar to the one that I was planning to do with this video used 138,272 kilowatt hours of energy and emitted 85,777 kilograms of CO2. And this is equivalent to 40 years of the average European citizen's energy consumption. Oh man.
Whoa. So one NFT drop, is it equivalent to all of these things, or is it equivalent to one of these things? Right? Like, he's quick to notice that the Super Rare article is written by Super Rare, but who is writing this article? Is this guy some sort of environmental activist? And also, is the problem not so much that NFTs are bad for the environment, but is it also that we don't take care of the we don't take care of the output of the NFTs? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't take what's going on there take into consideration. Like, is there a way for the NFT farmers or the Bitcoin farmers or data centers, I guess energy uses, just energy in general, is there a way for them to be better about their energy output and recycling? I don't know.
And I was freaking out. 40 years, dude, even if I use no energy for the entire rest of my life, it would like barely equal what I was about to use on this one NFT drop. These numbers are also comparable to flying a plane and burning jet fuel for 5 weeks
God damn.
straight nonstop, or using a computer for 334 years. To explain a little bit further, I'm gonna quote from Duncan Green's article. For those who are a little bit fuzzy about how blockchains work, a key component is proof of work. Now, there are other ways to run a blockchain, but this is the way that it...
Okay, yeah, this is good because I have no idea how the blockchain NFT system actually functions. So Let me just shut up and listen to this.
is used by all the major players right now.
Hold on, we gotta go back. We gotta go back.
Work. For those who are a little bit fuzzy about how blockchains work, a key component is proof of work. Now, there are other ways to run a blockchain, but this is the way that is used by all the major players right now. Proof of work. You ask a computer to solve a bunch of complex equations which validate transactions elsewhere on the network, and you get rewarded for that transaction with cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum. This is called mining. The problem is that solving a bunch of complex equations requires a lot of computing power, which in turn requires electricity. While renewable energy is becoming more common, most grids are still dominated by fossil fuels, particularly in China, where most mining takes place. A single crypto art NFT involves potentially dozens of transactions. Acton analyzed 18,000 of these tokens, finding that the average NFT has a footprint of around 211 kilograms of CO2 equivalent. That's the same as a EU resident's electrical power consumption for more than a month. Oh boy. Duncan goes on to say, are you with me still? Great, because we haven't talked about additions yet. The above analysis covers one-off NFTs, where there are only a single token for each artwork. That's how marketplaces like Super Rare work. But there are other marketplaces like Nifty Gateway that allows creators to sell the same work more than once. So lots of people can own a copy. That's nice for people who want to own copies, but if you sell 100 copies, you multiply your carbon footprint 100 times. I was planning to make 3 different NFTs.
Bruh. Does that mean we should cancel NFTs? Like what, the Pandora's box is open. Like what are we can't do anything about it. I mean, yes, sure, 1000, it feels like he's doing something about it, but let's be honest. His work on this is a giant speck in the entire globe of NFT carbon usage. I mean, don't get me wrong, I respect him for not doing it. I have so much respect. But from the same token, it's like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to... I don't know. I mean, there's no winning, but at the same time, it's like cars aren't good for the environment. We still drive cars. Flying a plane isn't good for the environment. We still fly planes. Like, I don't know. This just seems a little like knee-jerk from the side of 1000. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems very knee-jerk. Like, he was so scared of getting canceled or something that he did this. But it needs to be said that 1000, from what I know, is from Seattle, from the West Coast. He's very earthy, crunchy, and he really cares about the environment. Probably a lot more than I do, obviously. But I respect his decision. I'm just saying, on the grand scheme of things, is like, does his decision really matter? What? You think that people are just gonna be like, you think people are gonna be like, you know what? NFTs are ruining the environment, but the NFTs are built on blockchain. So what are you gonna do? Get rid of blockchain? Is that gonna be the new thing? The government doesn't like blockchain, so they run an environmental strategy towards blockchain to cancel blockchain? Like, is that how the government beats this like unregulated system or whatever it is? Like, is this the angle? Is this the angle?
NFTs available, and when you add them all up, the total number of copies, the edition number would have been
like, it's not the NFT in itself, it's the blockchain transaction that's dangerous. That's what's dangerous.
600. The environmental impact of this single NFT drop, according to these articles, would have been absolutely gigantic. Now, I'm just kind of a regular guy. I try to be eco-friendly when I can, but I'm not like a full-on environmental activist. I don't
1000, do you compost? That is the ultimate tell. If this man composts, then you're not a regular man.
Spend countless hours researching every single purchase that I make to see if it's the most green possible, eco-friendly purchase that I could possibly be making.
Bro, I literally know girls that on their menstrual cycle, that they bleed into rubber cups to save the environment. Like, instead of using a single-use tampon, they'd rather save the environment and bleed into a cup. Like, bro, that's intense, dude.
You know, I buy regular clothes.
Like, they put our... Never mind.
And shoes. I shop on Amazon. I have a freaking iPhone. I drive a gas car, although I only drive like 10 miles a week because I pretty much never leave my house. I do recycle. I do use LED bulbs whenever I can. But I also run a merch business associated with this YouTube channel, and we do ship out a big chunk of packages like all the time. I would say I have like kind of a average carbon footprint for...
No, you don't, 1000. You don't. You don't have an average carbon footprint. You have the carbon footprint of 2 times you. He needs to understand this. Like, this man doesn't leave his house. He creates digital art. Look at that screen behind him. Like, just look at the screen behind. Look. This is 3 screens in one. I mean, just look what he's got. The 3 screens. He's got the light on his face. He's got the light in the backdrop. He's got the lights here. The lights. This man is not an average energy consumer. Let's just be honest. Why are you gonna half-ass it and now cancel your NFT because of it? That's all I'm saying. My guy.
Or a citizen of the United States / small business.
This man. I've never seen a man deny his own bag like this. This man denied himself the bag.
Business owner. But the information that I found associated with the energy consumption of these NFTs in these articles just completely blew me away. Now, Ethereum, which is the cryptocurrency that almost all of these NFTs are operating on right now, is based on the proof of work system. But they've been saying that they're going to switch to proof of stake on Ethereum 2.0.
Wait, hold up. I need to look at this. Proof of work versus proof of stake. Mining capacity depends on computational power. Miners receive block rewards to solving a cryptographic puzzle. Who invented this? This is crazy. Hackers would need to have a computer powerful than 51% of the network to add a malicious block, leading to a 51% attack. I don't really get that last part. Hackers would have to have a computer powerful than 51% of the network to add a malicious block, leading to a 50. That doesn't make sense. Proof of stake is validating capacity depends on the stake of the network. Validators did not receive a block reward. Instead, they collect transaction fees as a reward. Okay, hacker would need to own 51% of the cryptocurrency on the network, which is practically impossible, and therefore making 51 tax possible. Like, couldn't you say this is the difference between electricity and coal? Like, the left side literally looks like coal mining, the right literally looks like electricity. Like, where have we gotten with that? Shout out Elon.
For years and years and years. It's not easy to change your whole system of how your cryptocurrency works.
It's not going to change. The rabbit hole is too far gone. I mean, I hope it changes, but it seems a little, like I said, Pandora's box is open.
And it's still probably years and years in the future to where they will make this change if they ever do. So when I was first reading this information, I was like, but Ethereum is changing soon. Like, it's going to be all good. They're switching away from this super energy intensive system over to this system that's going to be way less energy intensive. So it's all good. But as I was doing more and more research, it's like, who knows when that's going to happen or if it ever will happen. If an NFT marketplace opened up that used a proof of stake currency, I would jump on that so fast. The technology of NFTs is incredibly exciting to me. The idea of cryptocurrency is incredibly exciting to me. Now, I am absolutely not blaming artists for selling NFTs. I personally had absolutely no idea about the environmental impacts of NFTs until I decided I was gonna do one for myself, and some of these folks brought this to my attention. It seems like almost none of this information was generally available even 4 months ago.
He's got a point there. Guys, we've been going heavy on the NFTs on this channel, and I haven't seen one lick of this information, so...
Maybe I could have released these NFTs. Maybe I could have made a couple $100,000.
Let's just get a quick rewind.
Even 4 months ago. Maybe I could have released these NFTs. Maybe I could have made a couple $100,000 from the sale of these NFTs.
All right, let's keep going.
Maybe my fans who jumped on it early could have made some money themselves reselling these NFTs on the marketplace. But to me, that's not worth it for the devastating impacts that this could have on the ecosystem. And my art is something that I want to be proud of and feel good about. And I definitely don't want to turn my art into a source of guilt for me. It could be a big payday, but I don't want to destroy the environment for my future daughter that's on the way. I don't really have the expertise to be able to like 100% verify all of this. I searched online for stuff to like debunk this information. I really wanted it to be false and alarmist and just crypto haters and NFT haters and people who didn't.
That's right. They're crypto haters. They're NFT haters. But you know.
Get it. But so far, the only thing that I've found is that article from Super Rare, which is an NFT marketplace itself. And I definitely encourage you guys to look at that one too. I was never that good at math. I'm not like a computer coder. I'm not like an expert in any of this. I want it to be wrong. I want the NFT marketplace to be this amazing thing, this amazing future for digital artists. Like it really seems like it could be. If you guys have any information, I would love for the comments of this video to be like a respectful conversation. I'd love to learn some more about.
Yo, this man fumbled the bag so hard. 1000. You just fumbled the bag so hard. I have never seen a bag fumbled harder than this. What a fucking fumble. This man skamazed himself out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, maybe he don't need it. He probably doesn't. He's a very successful, accomplished man. He probably doesn't need it. Respect for the moral high ground.
This subject, but for me right now, I can't dive in. I was 100% prepared to dive in head first into this. I thought it was so cool. I was so pumped up, but now I'm like, until something changes, until new information is provided, until these NFT marketplaces switch off of a proof of work cryptocurrency and onto a proof of stake currency, I don't know if I can do it, man. Again, I'm not attacking artists. I'm not attacking crypto enthusiasts. I'm just putting this video out there because I need to explain why I am not taking part in this, especially since I already announced that I was on Instagram and I announced that I was on the YouTube community tab. I just gotta explain myself. I have links to all those articles that I read and that I'm referencing in this video down
Good. We're gonna be looking at those
in the description. I really think it's super interesting information and really important information. And I also have a link to that super rare kind of rebuttal saying that NFTs are not necessarily hurting the environment down there. I encourage you guys to take a look at both sides of the argument. So yeah, that's where I'm at with NFTs. I was not expecting this video to be like this at all. As a matter of fact, I have a whole art video made and this is an art channel. So thank you for listening. Let's jump into the actual art video. All right, here we go. All right, let's crack open the old iPad.
I don't give a fuck. Let's look at the comments. Oh my god, how to buy NFTs. That should have been my video. What are NFTs? Let's look at the comments. You know these are about to be spicy. These comments about to be so spicy. Let's go. Come on. All right, first comment. This is so discouraging. I was just getting excited about the NFT art and trying to find out more about it, and some people pointed me here. Thanks for this video, though. It's very helpful, and the small amount of research I've done just seems to agree with you. It's a shame that NFT and crypto is structured this way, but I think also recognize this. Absolutely fantastic video. I went through the same exact steps you did, except my video went up before I saw those articles. Oh, really? It went up for... Okay. I have no idea where the truth lies, so I decided to err on the side of not destroying the environment, and I'm stepping away from NFTs as well. I'm super pumped about this, what it means for artists. If this is the future, the opportunities will still be around in a few years when they're all this cleaned up. Yeah, the opportunity will still be around, but it won't be as new and fresh. It'll be saturated and overdone by that point. It'll be too figured out. I heard that crypto is bad for the environment. It's the first time I've heard it explained. Thanks for this video. It's really awesome you're able to stop it before it was too late. Huge respect for the tough decision you had to make there, letting go of days of work and large sums of money. Peter Joss is a big artist, so is he really? Oh my god! Almost 1 million subs. Almost 500k subs. These are huge artists. But these guys have the luxury of saying, like, nah, dog. Like, these guys get paid. This guy's got almost 1 million subs. This guy gets paid so much money every month. This guy gets paid so much money every month. Like, these guys have the luxury of being like, nah. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I just don't care enough. Like, I care. I think it's awesome that he said no. I think it's bad that it's hurting the environment. But what am I supposed to do about it? What am I going to do? Yeah, all these comments are going to be nothing but agreeing with him. I think that's kind of what it is at the end of the day. Whoa, I have understood that Cardano with the hard fork Mary release allows now to create NFTs that are proof of POS, not piece of shit, but POS. And it's not a shit coin, but third largest. I think it's worth to pay attention to. Also, ETH high gas prices just make it unattractive. Yeah, the gas prices are really insane. I almost had to pay $100 in gas prices today. Oh, this guy doesn't understand. All right, let's look at the links. Let's look at the links of the description. Okay, first one. Mimo Atkin, the unreasonable ecological cost of crypto art. I want to see that nicely formatted video he just had, or those articles he had look so pro. Oh my god, this is, I don't want to read this. Where's the attractive one with the pictures? The environmental cost of crypto art. I don't want to read all this. I just want to look at graphs. All right, here we go. Here is the tons of CO2. Okay. How do I read this? I don't even know how to read this. So, producing 10 kilograms of wheat is 0. Okay. London to New York return flight ticket is 1 ton. Clothes bought every 10 minutes in the UK is 500 tons. Where is music streaming, barrels of oil? Apple's carbon footprint is worse than 100,000 barrels of oil burnt. I don't know. This is so much words. I don't really want to read it. Right? Like there had to be something wrong with NFTs and crypto art. Like it's like there had to be something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like too good to be true. Like there had to be like one major flaw of NFTs. Where's that one where he had all those nice graphs? Where'd he get all those nice graphs from? This is all stuff I'd read in my free time. NFTs are hot, so is their effect on Earth's climate. Like, isn't that so weird that our digital art is affecting the Earth's climate? Like, that's so insane to me. I would never make that parallel. Two years ago, Joni LeMercier, a French artist known for his perception-bending light sculptures, took on a new role as a climate activist. He attended protests against coal mining, projecting lasers onto excavators and government offices with dramatic effect, and began a campaign demanding Autodesk stop selling its design software to fossil fuel operations. He also took a closer look at his own energy use, which included a hefty heating bill for his studio in Brussels, electricity for the high-end computers to render his creations, and dozens of flights each year to exhibitions around the world. He tracked it all the way down to the watt and vowed to reduce his energy use by 10% each year, a goal he had successfully met. Then a few months ago, in the course of a few minutes, his progress was erased. The culprit was LeMercier's first blockchain drop. The event involved the sale of 6 NFTs, which took the form of short videos inspired by the concept of his art. In the clips, blah, blah, blah. The works were placed for auction on a website now called Nifty Gateway, where they sold out in 10 seconds for thousands of dollars. This sale consumed 8.7 megawatt hours of energy, as he later learned from a website called cryptoart.whatTF. The figure was equivalent to 2 years of energy use in LeMercier's studio. Since then, the art has been resold, requiring another year's worth of energy. The tally was still climbing. The problem, as LeMercier saw it, went well beyond himself. His fellow artists were becoming millionaires overnight as the crypto art world exploded. But so was their role in emitting carbon. Artists didn't seem to understand the scope of this problem. LeMercier himself hadn't, and platforms making the sales didn't seem interested in clarifying. Of course they're not. Where's all the... Where's all those nice graphs he had? How is he gonna have those nice graphs on camera and on video, but he's not gonna show them here? Here's an article you can send to people when they say, but the environment issues with crypto art will be solved soon, right? Okay. During unprecedented temperature increases, sea level rise, and total loss of permanent sea ice, widespread species extinction, countless severe weather events, and all the other hallmarks of total climate collapse, this kind of gleeful wastefulness is, and I'm not being hyperbolic, a crime against humanity. What do you want me to do? I don't... This is just so weird because the mining is not gonna stop. And... Like... I it's such a weird thing. Gas prices are too insane. They need to now use the money made to help change the world for the better. Also, now the GPUs are made just for mining, so they'll be landfilled. Well, what's going to happen is that now this is going to regulate NFTs, and this might regulate the production of NFTs. I'm sure the big government don't like it, big money don't like it unless they got a piece of it, or big government's got a piece of it, or big wealth, big money's got a piece of it, and then they go, "Yo, dog, we don't care about your environmental concerns. Let's just put baby in the corner for now." But aren't environmental activists always pissed off about something? Now they just actually have something that's like, you know, to latch onto. Is Ethereum the only proof of stake coin, or is Bitcoin the same? Ethereum has been moving to it's proof of. No, proof of work is bad, proof of stake is good. Ethereum has been moving to proof of stake for almost as long as it has existed. Yeah, Elon just got in public 1.5 billion. Ethereum has been moving to proof of stake for almost as long as it's been existed. It has been so long that ETH 2.0 POS coming soon. That sounds like ETH 2.0 piece of shit coming soon. It's something of a running joke, and all that time, anytime the ecological cost of POW is brought up, POS is touted as a redemption just over the hill. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that kind of crazy that we make a computer and now the computer is literally making money, but the computer is gonna make us extinct? Isn't that kind of like a weird circle? It's like this weird. Then blew up third rocket. Yeah, I saw that Elon's rocket got blown up. But this is kind of crazy. It's like, when they talk about AI and everything, well, the AI is like working hard to kill us, right? All its carbon. This is also a climate issue. Climate justice is social justice. And he has that in italics. This is true, and the worst impacts of climate collapse are felt by those with no means to avoid them. So if I compost, does that offset my environmental impact? I mean, this guy's clearly a socialist. Part of the reason this is true is that cryptocurrencies are pyramid schemes. In a cryptocurrency marketplace, you make money on the people who have entered the market after you. This is not just on me on my socialist shit, which don't worry, I'll get to later, but it's rather the fact of how they were constructed. I just think, how are humans so good at being pissed off about everything? This guy can type his face off. Let's see what Crypto Super Rare has to say. All right, so this is super rare. This is from the horse's mouth that wants to sell you the horse. No, crypto artists aren't harming the planet, clarifying a big misunderstanding. Recently, there's been a public debate about environmental impact of crypto art, with some pretty serious allegations being tossed around, mainly that minting and selling NFTs increases the carbon emissions of the Ethereum network. We take these questions seriously and believe it is extremely important to understand the ecological impact of new technologies. I mean, let's be honest. The same people that care about the environment are the same people behind all this NFT stuff. It's very much an artistic thing. So these are likely the same people that are out protesting for environmental catastrophes and carbon emissions are the same people doing the NFT selling in a part of the world. It's just one big artist world. In this post, we'll point out that while well-intentioned, the argument that NFTs cause carbon emissions is untrue and is based on a misunderstanding of how Ethereum works. Yo, how mad is 1000 gonna be if he finds out we make more problems than we can mentally deal with socially? I mean, there's so many fucking problems to deal with. Like, guys, there are so many problems to deal with that we can't, like, one person, you can't spend your day thinking about them all. I can't sit here and think about the repercussions of every action I make in a day. Like, you would just be paralyzed in fear. You can't. Living in itself is harmful to the environment. So what am I supposed to do? Like the whole last year of 2020 was one problem you should care about after another problem you should care about. I'm not being inconsiderate of how you feel about those problems, but I'm just saying it was one problem you should care about, after one problem you should care about, after one problem you should care about, after, oh, you should care about this too because you care about that. Like, I'm not saying we shouldn't care, but because of the internet and because of access to technology, we now have access to the world's problems at our fingertips. At any point, you could wake up in the middle of the night, go left on your iPhone to look at the news, and see 1,000 things you should probably fucking care about. But the problem is that you can't, and you can't solve them all. You pick one or two in your life that you try to make better, but that's it. You know, and that's the problem with technology, is that now that we can see and we're confronted with everything right in our face, is that now it's like we should care about everyone else's problem. And it's not that their problems don't matter. Everyone's problem matters. Someone is suffering somewhere on the planet. So there's always going to be someone who cares enough to tell you about it, that tell you you should care. Yeah, you can't let it consume you. Like, if 1000 just didn't post that shit on Instagram, which I'm sure he needed to build hype, if he just didn't read the comments, his ass would have been rolling in the guap right now. His ass would have, his baby mom would have been busting out the red panties tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now because of a few climate warriors in his comments, he can't live with himself. And I don't blame him. He's more than welcome to feel how he feels about the environment. But how do we offset carbon? How do we offset carbon emissions? Carbon offsetting is a way to compensate for carbon emissions produced by an activity, such as air travel, purchasing, blah, blah, blah. So how do you offset? 3 steps to offset your carbon footprint. All right, let's see what they say. Step 1, calculate your emissions. Use our free online carbon footprint calculator. Should we do that? Let's look at that. All right, let's just do individual. All right. Country, United States. State, Washington, D.C. Oh, sorry. There we go. State, Washington, D.C. Carbon footprints are typically based on annual emissions from the previous 12 months. Enter the period this calculation covers. Okay, let's just do 2020. January 2020. Oops. What? January 2020. Okay. to December 2020. Okay. Wait, what? Why can't I click on this shit? Oh, we'll just say the 1st to December. The last day. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? What is this? Oh my god. See, this is too much. I don't care enough to rack my brain. This is too much. Wait, but how do we... Oh. How do we offset carbon emissions? Like, is there one giant way to offset carbon emissions? Or is it just like, in your day-to-day life, you gotta suffer a little bit, save the environment? Carbon offset examples. Okay. Finally, some pictures. God, my dumbass can only look at photos. What? Is it just by planting trees? Is trees how we do it? All right, so we just can't kill the trees. We gotta plant more trees. Is it just trees? We need a machine that sucks carbon out of the air and makes diamonds. I feel like I heard something about China and them doing something like that. How much carbon do trees consume? A tree absorbs 11 pounds per year. CO2 emissions of a blog, 8 pounds. My blog is carbon neutral. Is that how people make themselves feel better about themselves? The power of trees. That sounds pretty cool. Guys, we're trying to educate ourselves. Look, we don't want to be outdated. The widespread climate benefits of the trees. Okay, so the CO2 equivalent removed in Washington, D.C. is 11.3 million tons. Storm runoff avoided 5 million gallons. And air pollution absorbed 304. We need a machine. So just plant more trees. Is that the only way? Either trees are man-made? I mean, it sounds like technology to recycle carbon. Can carbon be reused? Greenhouse carbon dioxide could be sucked out of the atmosphere and turned into a valuable raw material. Here are 6 promising carbon reuse ideas already in development. Several companies already demonstrated carbon capture from either industrial facilities or power plants directly from the atmosphere. If it was me and I had money to invest, I'd invest in carbon recycling companies. Why you should stop recycling? Isn't that funny? Recycling itself does more damage than the recycling. You know, like the whole system of recycling is worse than the actual output of recycling. Isn't that kind of ironic if that is true? Why did China stop buying our recycling? China used to import waste. The move was an effort to halt a deluge of soiled and contaminated materials that was overwhelming Chinese processing facilities and leaving the country with yet another environmental problem. Yikes. I don't get how we, besides trees, it just seems like trees are the option. Okay. I mean, I want to learn, but it's talking about daily usage. Anyways, let's go back to this where they say it's not harmful for the environment. In this post, we'll point out, while well-intentioned argument that NFTs cause carbon emissions is untrue and is based on misunderstanding of how Ethereum works. That said, Ethereum itself is energy intensive, and as a part of our core values, we are committed to pursuing more sustainable solutions. Later in the post, we share our thinking on near and long-term implications of using Ethereum and our plans for helping the whole industry transition to a more sustainable technology stack. So they literally just contradicted their entire argument. They literally said, yes, we know, but there's nothing we can do about it right now, which kind of feels like the vibe. First, why use a blockchain for digital art? So their mission at Super is to reinvent the art market for the digital age. That means directly empowering artists to make money without traditional middle-aged galleries. Yes, 100%. And unlocking entirely new possibilities as artists for a reason to earn 10% royalty each time work is changed hands in the future. Ethereum blockchain powering the super marketplace provides a high secure peer-to-peer transaction layer. We all know this. How and why blockchains consume energy. So it's not Ethereum itself, it's just blockchain. It's just blockchain. It's not Ethereum. Is it Ethereum itself is killing it, or is blockchain killing it? You got to go to the root. It is true that Ethereum is energy intensive. This energy, is it just Ethereum? The energy consumption corresponds to electricity that miners use in order to validate transactions and can earn Ether as a reward through a mechanism called proof of work. But simply, miners compete against each other in computational race in order to earn the most ETH rewards. The main effect of this is to make Ethereum a highly secure computing platform, but also make it an energy intensive one. Until 2.0, which is probably never happened. Wait, here we go. Minting and trading NFTs does not increase Ethereum's carbon emissions. It is important to note that Ethereum has a fixed energy consumption at a given point in time. While the network is constantly processing transactions, financial trades, NFT minting, these transactions do not actually increase or affect the energy consumption of the network. Rather, the total energy spent on mining depends on a relationship between Ethereum price, which is a source revenue for miners, and the cost of energy. You can think of Ethereum kind of like a train engine throttled to the same speed all day, kept running by miners securing the network in exchange for ETH. In this analogy, transactions submitted to the network would be seats on the train due to the design of Ethereum. The train will keep running at the same speed with the same energy consumption whether or not there are any seats filled. So they're basically saying that anything you do on the blockchain, it doesn't increase it, but Ethereum is the train that is going to keep moving whether you're on the train or not. Like, I mean, let's be honest. You can't stop the train at this point. But if there were some sort of rules or measures so that these people also have to recycle their carbon, that'd be nice. The University of Cambridge has published scientific studies on the energy consumption of proof-of-work blockchains and features a common misconceptions section on the website. I love how I'm like reading the articles that I want to agree with me. So yeah, it's the energy cost per transaction. That's what 1000 is worried about. The popular energy cost per transaction metric is regularly featured in the media and other academic studies despite having multiple issues. First, transaction throughout the number of transactions. First, transaction throughput, i.e. the number of transactions that the system can process, is independent of the network's electricity consumption. Adding more mining equipment and thus increasing electricity consumption will have no impact on the number of processed transactions. Second, a single Bitcoin transaction can contain hidden semantics that may not be immediately visible nor intelligible to observers. Many electricity consumption estimates include comparisons with traditional payment systems. So it's not so much that creating and adding to the NFT, so it's not so much like, okay, each individual art sale transaction or mint process doesn't affect the system as a whole, but the system as a whole is the problem for the carbon emissions. So all the transactions that happen between uploading the artwork, minting the artwork, paying the gas fee, that is essentially being in the train. And you could do as much of this minting and creating NFTs in the train, but the train itself is Ethereum, and that is the thing, not necessarily each microtransaction adding to the blockchain. Let's go back to some of these articles. We need to be a little bit more... So it's not so much... So, I mean, you got to be careful because a lot of this is environmental activists. Like, all these people are probably environmental activists. If I'm just going to guess. Like, let's just go to this guy's homepage. Like, yeah, this guy's an environmental activist. So everything is going to be a little bit biased from this guy. Somehow crypto art lives in the almost infinitesimally small corner case where artists getting paid for their artwork is actually bad. That's so fucking facts. So, okay, let's just read this. I want to talk a little about environmental costs of blockchain technology, in particular the recent gold rush around crypto art. It does feel like a gold rush. It does feel like the gold rush around NFT crypto art and NFTs. I've seen a lot of crazy excitement about Relevance My Networks. Feels a little fuzzy about how blockchains work. It's proof of work, but this is what's used by all the major players right now. Yes, our computers solve a bunch of transactions and it does it okay. The problem is that solving a bunch of complex equations require a lot of computing power, which in turn requires electricity. While renewable energy is becoming more common, most grids are still dominated by fossil fuels, particularly in China, where the most mining takes place. Okay, we know that. All right, so here we go. It gets worse. Oh, God. A single NFT token, which crypto art folks have declared to represent the ownership of digital artwork, involves potentially dozens of transactions. Act10 analyzed 18,000 of these tokens, finding the average NFT has a footprint of around 211 kilograms of CO2. That's the same as an e-resident's electrical power consumption for more than a month. Driving for 1,000 Okay, wait, where's Atkins? Wait, where's the original Atkins? Okay, this is the original one. Oh, so this is the original one. Huh. Okay, we don't need any explanation. Whoa, so here we go. The problem, the ecological cost. While not as bad as Bitcoin, a single Ethereum transaction is estimated to have a footprint of... So a single transaction is a footprint on the average of 35 kilowatts. Oh, these notes. Okay. In this, for a simple ETH track... Oh my god. In this is for simply a single transaction. This is for an act which takes a fraction of a second from the point of view of the person engaging in the act. A single click of mouse offsets. A single click of a mouse sets off a chain reaction and sends a signal to mining farms all around the world, which go on to have a footprint of 35 kilowatt per average transactions, with the emissions of close to 20 kilograms for a single mouse click due to the underlying PO work algorithm. So it seems like what they're doing is they're kind of shock valuing you here. So they're saying that they're breaking it down. They're taking the Ethereum mining as a whole and reducing it down to how much one transaction on ETH is. But it's not necessary, or how much one microtransaction of an NFT on the ETH network is. So they're kind of, they're kind of using semantics here to say, like, I like the example of the train and inside the train. Everything we're doing on the ETH network is inside the train. Yes, those are transactions that take up electricity, but they're taking the train itself and breaking that down into each transaction, like they're dividing it up. Oh, the bigger the coin, the more cost to mine. Yeah, of course, right? Because like, algorithms get more complex, so that makes sense. And this is an average ETH transaction. Unfortunately, it turns out that NFT sales and related transactions on a proof of work blockchain such as Ethereum are a lot worse. Depending on the complexity of the requirements, a transaction might have a higher or lower footprint. 35 kilowatts might be the average. So this guy analyzed 8,000 transactions relating to... this guy analyzed 80,000 transactions relating to 18,000 NFTs on the crypto NFT marketplace Super Rare, which is one of the many platforms. The footprint of a single transaction relating to NFT and Super Rare average across all 80,000 transactions, including minting, bidding, sales, transfers, etc., is 82 kilowatts with emissions of 48. Okay. This is more than double the average. But how much did this blog cost him to upload the blog and to write all... A single NFT can involve many transactions. These include minting, bidding, canceling, sales, and transfer of ownership. If we were to break down the footprint by transaction type, we get part 2. Minting, bids, cancel bid, sale, transfer of ownership. So anything you do involving NFTs and ETH is just going to have negative implications. I mean, if that's the case, why doesn't this guy just not use electronics? Yeah, but the problem with PayPal is different with that, man. PayPal's a whole different world. So a single edition NFT is 340 kilowatts. That's equivalent to an e-residence electric consumption for 1 month. Flying 2 hours, driving 1,000. But isn't at the end of the day, as things get more complex technology-wise, like let's say a server farm for Amazon or Google, or using VR, where does that sit on the spectrum? Like, how do hippies find a way to ruin everything? That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I'm kind of being a little like weird. I don't know. I don't like this because it disagrees with my narrative, right? Like, obviously my narrative is NFTs, fuck yeah, NFT, power to the artist. So anything that obscures that, obviously I don't want to believe. And I get that. The same way 1000 didn't want to believe. But that's not the question. The question is, do I care? Yes. The question is, can I do anything about it? Not really. And the next question is do I want to be left in the dust? Watching this NFT sail off into sunset. Watching my art career that could have sailed into the sunset on the road of NFTs because I'm worried about the environment. Are you going to feed your family if you don't got food on the table? Are you going to do bad things to make sure your family can eat? Most people would. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so this guy's just pointing out a bunch of bad shit. He said, in this article I focus on crypto art because as computational artist, this is a topic that is dominating my spheres right now. However, all of what I say above applies not just to crypto art, but POW, but proof of work based NFTs in general. In fact, it applies to POW currencies in general, and interest in NFTs is growing rapidly to the extent that the trend is now to NFT everything. Tokenizing and selling screenshots of tweets on a blockchain is a thing. That's so crazy. I want to express caution once again, pointing to the artists. They are not the problem. I believe that they have no idea about what's happening. The community that has emerged around crypto art is absolutely more supportive of digital arts in comparison into previous markets. Facts. I don't know, guys. It's kind of like anything else. If you Google something bad, you're gonna find it. Where's the super rare article? Let's see the responses. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see any responses here. That being said, guys, let's transition. I don't have anything else to say on this. I don't even think I can make a YouTube out of this. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. I honestly don't want to push this narrative personally. It doesn't help me at all. Like, I might get some views. I might get some views because of it, but I personally don't want to push this on my channel at all. They have other not so popular NFT sites that don't use ETH. Well, that ain't my problem. I'm don't get me wrong, I care, but what am I supposed to do? I'll plant a tree. I'll happily plant a tree. Speaking of NFT news, let's move on and let's see how we could slowly destroy the environment. Lil Pump is going to be releasing NFTs. Did you guys know this? Pink Floyd? Oh my god. See, like, every fucking influencer and every goddamn artist is now jumping on the bandwagon. Jumping on the bandwagon. Gareth Emery, everyone is on it. I was on this Clubhouse the other day and Blau was on there and this guy was on his pedestal shit. He was like, this is the future. This is it. This is gonna be big. Wait, why am I on editorial? That's super rare. Okay, here we go. I want to see what Lil Pump's gonna release. Yeah, every rich person will. It's not even fair, dude. If Lil Pump is talking about it, then the ship has sailed, bro. Like, once Lil Pump has talked about it, it's done. Oh, look, another collectible thing. Oh, wait, that's a YouTuber. Look, ZHC is dropping some. Oh, he's already dropped them. Oh my god. $500 for this one, 47 of 50. Bun $10,000. Scrunchy, $1,000. Damn, let's see what dropped today. God dang, $2,000 for this? $51 editions purchased for $2,000. It's like when YouTubers discovered merch, you know? All right, so Deadmau5 dropped yesterday? Oh my god, guys, we got to catch up on this. So I want to do a bit on this channel called NFT News, and we talk about all the NFT drops coming up. What? Deadmau5 did one? Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I wish I would have bought one. Current bid, $31,000. I expected Deadmau5 to be on this train a long time ago. You think artists need to think about how to use the money gained to change things they can? I mean, but yeah, that's your opinion. You think any of these artists on Nifty Gateway really give a fuck? Can't believe that sold for $1.2 thousand, 236 minted. All right, so let's see what else. Today was ZHC. Thursday is people I don't know. SSX times Blau. Oh, Blau's dropping on Friday. Then Chad Knight, and then people on Sunday. Pretty much, if you're a celebrity, you get pushed straight to the front of the line because Nifty Gateway wants to make their money. Like ZHC was pushed straight to the front of the line. So was Deadmau5. Everyone's getting pushed straight to the front. They will if it all crashes. It's not going to crash right now. Right now, the train is only up. This is so crazy. Actually, you know what? Hold. Let me go ahead and just do a segment. Let's go ahead and do a segment. Fam, welcome to the first ever edition of NFT News, where we're looking at some of the drops coming up and some of the drops that have already happened. Yes, the numbers are going to be mind-blowing and mind-staggering, but don't let that distract you. This shit's only going to get crazier. So, let's take a look into what's popping this week in NFTs. All right, boom, here we are, Nifty Gateway. First person, perhaps the leading marketplace for NFTs. Let's go ahead and just go to their drops list. As you can see, today is Wednesday. That's why I'm doing this right now, so I should probably do this on like a Monday at night, probably. This week, I don't know who most of these people are, but Deadmau5 has dropped. ZHC just dropped today. Blau's dropping on Friday, and they're all here to take your money. You know, I can't say this is how I want to do this segment. I kind of wanted stuff like bookmarked so I could show you already. I feel like so I've had a bunch of things already lined up for this segment, but I feel like it's already passed. Like, I feel like the things I want to talk about is going to be outdated by the time it comes out. So I should just forget about that and just move forward. Wow, the Bitcoin Angel. So these are the top NFTs right now. This is the #1 NFT. Original listing $700, last sold for $2,000. What a come up. Who was it by? Oh, it doesn't even move. It's just like a digital piece of art. Trevor Jones made this. Interesting. Interesting. So it has appreciated 85%. Hey guys, we were looking at this the other day on stream. Le Anime. Bought for $700, sold for $915. Not much of a come up, but a $200 come up isn't bad. Looks like a lot of people are accepting offers. Oh, this guy is willing to take a L. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not too confident in investing in NFTs. I think they're just a little bit overpriced right now. Hold up. I want to... So Lil Pump announced on his Instagram story that he's doing an NFT drop on Super Rare. Oh, here he is. I love his story. Oh, not this bitch. I mean, not this girl.
I just dropped my first NFT. It's super rare. Swipe up to go get it. Get it.
All right, so Lil Pump has an NFT. Wait, this isn't on Super Rare. Man, people are really minting everything they can. What is sweet.io? You know any artists that are growing now on IG or YouTube? Look for them. What is Sweet Drops? Like, this shit is... What is sweet? What is sweet.io? Powering the blockchain digital collectibles revolution. Get the app on the store. So it's a blockchain app for... Sweet has pioneered flexible NFT distribution, still directly on e-commerce sites, distribute through web reservations, drop at geolocations, or bundle with physical merch. Oh, this is really cool. Artists, offer your fans unique limited edition merch. It's one of those not so popular NFT sites. Well, Lil Pump is using it. Let's look at the drops. I could see how this is actually useful for, I can see how this is useful for like art shows and stuff. It seems like they came out with this and they're like, oh, let's just get Lil Pump. Why did he say it was selling on Super Rare? This isn't Lil Super Rare. Oh, look, $10. It's $10. We can get a Lil Pump NFT for $10. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Now that's a good price. Hey, I wouldn't mind a Lil Pump NFT card for $10. I mean, let's be honest. It's not gonna happen, but this guy wants $10,000. Someone's already bought one for the aesthetic. For Lil Pump's chain, you could spend $10,000. Apparently, Lil Pump is dropping. I can't believe he has one for $10. That's actually a low-key steal. That's actually kind of a steal. If I had money on my Coinbase right now, we'd actually buy it. I wouldn't mind owning a Lil Pump NFT. I just like Lil Pump personally. He's just kind of like a guilty pleasure. But this is interesting. I haven't heard of Sweet Drops. I think that's tight. I think it's really tight. Hold up. There's something I did want to show you guys. So, do you guys remember... Hey, UL, are you still here? Do you remember... Do you remember Ferocious? Do you remember Ferocious? Remember we were talking about Ferocious? He sold a one-of-one NFT for $500,000. Let that sink in. This guy literally robbed everyone. I'm trying to find it. This one right here. Fam, an 18-year-old who was just recently 17, I don't know why that's relevant, but it is, sold a one-of-one NFT for $550,000 mo freaking dollars. If you feel like a loser like I do right now, it's okay. Embrace it. Take it in. We can console each other in how much of a loser we feel like. But this mofo sold a one-of-one art piece for $500,000. When are we going to get our piece of the NFT action? When are we going to get our piece? When am I going to get my piece? I have some ideas that I think I want to do. Specifically, the photos I took at the insurrection here in Washington, D.C. I was there on the front lines taking photos, and I have some amazing historical photos. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta close my window. A bug literally just flew on my camera. The problem right now is that if you're trying to get on Super Rare or Nifty Gateway, like if you're trying to get on Super Rare Nifty Gateway right now, unless you're famous or you have clout, they really don't give a fuck. Like they know that these people are gonna sell. Like they don't. $47,000. The Everlasting Beautiful by Ferocious. Wow. So how does that make you feel? 17-year-old sells that. Also in NFT news, you know, just to catch everyone up, on NFT news right now, since this is the first ever one. Jack Dorsey, fucking block. Jack Dorsey's first tweet auctioned as an NFT, which is actually part of his internet history. Right now, pieces of internet history are being sold, and I think that's very valuable. This was his first tweet. Shut the hype beast. If you pop up on me one more time, I'm leaving a Yelp review. Hype beast. One more. You get. That was your last pass, hype beast. That was your last pass.
Wacky slash.
The first ever tweet from Jack Dorsey himself started at $80,000 and sold for $2 million US. What was the tweet? Just setting up my Twitter. He even spelled Twitter wrong. Sold for $2 million. That is a piece of internet history. That is almost like owning. Do you guys remember MySpace? Remember Tom? I just killed that fly, by the way. See those reflexes? Remember Tom from MySpace? Imagine owning Tom's original photo from MySpace. People would pay good money from that. So yeah, Jack Dorsey sold his first tweet ever for $2 million. Guys, Jack Dorsey sold his first tweet. Jack Dorsey sold the first tweet for $2 million. Next in NFT news, just to kind of keep up with the times, just to get everyone caught up with what's going on. Original Banksy artwork burned, digitized, and put up for sale as NFT. Wow. Original Banksy artwork has been burned and digitized by a group of self-described crypto fans. Hold up. The artwork is titled Morons, a piece of 26 that satires the record sale of Van Gogh's Sunflowers. And on the work is written, I can't believe you morons actually buy this shit. It was valued at $95,000. Before burning the artworks, the crypto fans digitized the piece using blockchain on Superfarm. Blockchain technology on Superfarm, preserving it in its digital form. What is Superfarm? Is that a new thing? Okay, another NFT thing. All right, let's watch this video real quick.
I'm a member of a group of tech and art enthusiasts. Standing next to me right now is a 2006 Banksy piece entitled Morons that is certified authentic by Banksy's Pest Control. Right now, we are currently minting it with our partner Superfarm, an NFT platform for trading and minting NFTs. Tomorrow, the NFT will be sold on OpenSea. More information can be found on our Twitter, Burnt Banksy. Right now, I'm gonna burn this Banksy. And the reason behind this is
Yo, burn your sound guy with the left ear mono. Jesus.
for the NFT, if we were to have the NFT and the physical piece, the value would be primarily in the physical piece. By removing the physical piece from existence and only having the NFT, we can ensure that the NFT, due to the smart contract ability of the blockchain, will ensure that no one can alter the piece.
This kind of pisses me off. He's burning an original authenticated Banksy. You don't burn that. This actually pisses me off. I get what you're trying to do, and you're trying to do like this cool video looking all mysterious with your weird lisp and shit. But like, this is an original Banksy piece. You don't burn that. You don't burn that to throw it on the blockchain. I'm sorry. This is sacrilegious. Like, I get it. Oh, we're turning into digital world. Oh. No, this is an original certified piece.
And it is the true piece that exists in the world. By doing this, the value of the physical piece will then be moved onto the NFT, being the only way you can have this piece
That is a good argument, though. The physical piece versus the digital piece.
anymore. And the goal here is to inspire. We want to inspire technology enthusiasts, and we want to inspire artists. We want to inspire artists, and we want to explore a new medium for artistic expression. With that being said,
Yo, this man is looking around real hard, isn't he? This guy's kind of sketch. Like he's got these kind of weird eyes, right?
I want to thank Superfarm. I want to thank Injective Protocol. I want to thank all of our supporters and all
Is he being held at gunpoint, like to his left? Is there someone just sitting off camera with a gun pointed to him or
of our
something?
partners.
No! Oh my god, this guy thinks he's so cool. They couldn't even get the audio right. This guy literally thinks he's so cool for burning a Banksy. Like, in a way, I respect that, but in the same way, I want to slap the shit out of this kid. Look, this is the dangerous hype of NFTs, guys. If this isn't a danger for art, look at this fucking hand right here. If this shit comes out, if we were ever talking and someone starts talking to you with a hand like this, and it's all stiff, like I could stab someone. If someone starts talking to you like this with a hand, you know something's about to happen. And right now, I want to take it and slap this motherfucking kid because this guy's burning a Banksy. This pisses me off. Yeah, I hope this doesn't light. Fuck this kid. Like, this is what hype does, guys. This is what hype does. People do dumb things like this. This is a $100,000 art piece. Gone. Also, it's kind of weird to think that some 18-year-old artist sold a one-of-one digital art piece for $500,000, and this piece is only worth $100,000 in the art world. And that the NFT of this is probably going to be worth more than the physical piece, which is weird. It doesn't make sense. The fact that Banksy, one of perhaps the biggest artists of the 21st century, his piece is only worth $100,000. But some kid whose name is spelt poorly, named Ferocious, and you know, hey, Ferocious, respect, brother. His piece of art goes for $500,000. Hype's a crazy drug.
Slow burn.
Oh my god, fuck this kid. Fuck this kid. Fuck this kid. He feels so cool. He feels so cool. Look at this kid feels so goddamn cool. Like, I bet he came. I bet you there's a little bit of cum in his pants. You know what's really funny? You know what's really funny about all this? Is that some part of me thinks that now he can't even sell the NFT. Because doesn't Banksy have to approve of it? Like, he's not the original artist. How can you upload Banksy's artwork that you bought to an NFT site? It doesn't make sense. Oh, did this kid just skamaz himself? I really hope he did. Fuck this kid, dude. 100% fuck this kid. I can't watch this no more. All right, what else do I want to show you guys? Oh, yeah. Also in NFT news, Nyan Cat, another cornerstone of internet history, which you should all know about. And if you don't know about Nyan Cat, where have you been? What have you been doing? Nyan Cat sold for a calm $560,000. The one of one, and if you need a refresher, it looks like this. No sound. Just a gif of a hopping cat that is somehow flying with rainbows. Sold for $500,000. Jack Dorsey's first tweet, $2 million. Nyan Cat, $500,000. Honestly, this is worth it to me. If I had the money to throw around, this is worth it to me. That first tweet, it's a piece of history, worth it. Nyan Cat, piece of history, worth it. Burning a Banksy to turn it into an NFT, not worth it. Also in... Wait, hold up. No. Fuck, wrong thing.
This is a photograph by Walker Evans, and this is a photograph by Sherry.
Wallaby, what's up? All right, guys. Also in... What the fuck is this? Also in NFT news, Grimes, a week ago, which honestly feels like a whole month ago in the NFT world, it's moving so fast. Grimes one came out and sold an equivalent of $6 million in NFT art, and one piece sold for a calm $389,000. Grimes, who could also be labeled as the queen of the internet, and Elon Musk being the king of the internet. She sold this piece right here. You get some OG Grimes music. But also something respectable. Oh, what the fuck? I forgot her name. Grimes. But also something respectable that Grimes did in the NFT world is he actually dropped affordable NFTs. He dropped these things called angel babies, or little baby angels. She dropped those for a calm $100. And we have to go back up. Let's go to Nifty Gateway real quick. Just so I can pull it up. Let's go to Grimes. So here we go. Grimes doing the unthinkable right now in the NFT world. She dropped a line of NFTs called Newborns for $20 each, which is insane and awesome. Respect to you, Grimes. I wish more people did that. She balanced it out with the highbrow and lowbrow of some of this stuff. Like let's just click on this. How much did this sell for? It sold for, the last bid was $77,000. So I could look at this and make us all upset. But the fact that she went out and sold it for $20, respect to you, Grimes. But on top of that, if you want to see how much the resell, and she also sold 100 of them, the resell of one of these is already at $4,000 to $5,000 to $500,000 to $12,000. Jesus. Talk about an investment. And to be honest, I respect that because she did something that most people weren't willing to do. This one is looking really cool. Let's go ahead and... Does it move? No, it's literally just a still image. So, you know, I respect that. Come in with the low ball so some of us common folks could afford some NFTs. But don't get me wrong. She also dropped some big things like this. Oh, my God. Let's place a bid real quick. Just kidding. I was just kidding. I don't really want to do that. She also sold this. And I'm sure that sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Little fat babies. Who would have thought? What's up, Wallaby? Wow. He put it on sale for $5,000, then $4,000, then $3,000. This guy needs to make up his mind. This guy just keeps selling the shit. Anyways. Oh, I guess since we're here. Let's go to Instagram so I can do this last bit. And then that ends out this, and I'll edit this and it'll be nice and good. Also in NFT news, artist 1000 was about to do a huge NFT release, but then after making his YouTube video and after making all the NFTs, and right when he was about to pull the trigger, some environmental warriors seeped into his consciousness. And honestly, they might be onto something, because apparently he is saying his art almost destroyed the environment. And if you watch his video, which I highly recommend, and you look more into this research, definitely check out his post or the YouTube video about this. Apparently NFTs are destroying the environment. So that's up for you to decide. But also, you know, we got money to make. 1000, he's got plenty of it. So he can decide to 1000 can fumble a few bags. Your boy, we can't fumble bags like that. So, sorry to say it. But go look for yourself. Figure out your moral high ground on NFTs, whether they're destroying the world or not. Was that the last thing I wanted to talk about? Just to catch everyone up for the first ever NFT news. I got to do a little better production video at this, but it's okay for now. The second one will be better. We'll probably do it every Monday. Every Monday we'll probably do an NFT news. Let me just go finish this video. All right, so that's it for the first edition of NFT news. Had to go ahead and just catch you up on some of the really big moments in NFT history. But now that we're all caught up, it's only forward from here. So hopefully I'll drop these once a week, and you guys can find out what's the hottest takes and the hottest drops in the NFT world. Please leave your suggestions and comments of what I should cover in the comments below. See you, boy. See you then. Follow your boy. Subscribe to your boy. All that good stuff. All right. Peace. All right. So that was for the YouTubes. That was for the YouTube. What do you mean GIF and GIF? Why are you roasting me, dog? Why you roasting? Why you roasting? Make Keck art and Cybertroll because you said GIF. Yeah, I said GIF. Am I supposed to say GIF? Man, I just say what comes to my mind, my G. I just say what comes to my mind. It's illegal and immoral? Yeah, I know. I'm probably going to get the police called on me for that one, to be honest with you. It's kind of like... That's a big no-no. It's a big fat no-no. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to drop some NFTs and ruin the environment myself. I am really stoked for that. I will ruin the environment for X amount of dollars. I'm sorry to say it. I care about the environment, don't get me wrong. GIF is peanut butter. GIF is also peanut butter. Wait. So my plan is, we're still on the crypto voxels because honestly, guys, I had to take a little bit of a stream break because I have a life outside of streaming. Unfortunately, this isn't my main thing. Unfortunately, your boy ain't loaded, so I can't do this all the time. So I had to take a break just for myself. And I kind of feel like I'm out of that rut. It's tough, guys. Do flat earthers. Guys, I'm going to be a little real with you guys for a second. Like, I wish I could do content full time. Like, I honestly wish I could. I wish I could wake up every day and have my entire paycheck come from creating content on the internet. I wish that was my life. I wish I could get there, and I'd love to get there. But the reality of that is that I've been putting so much work into my content for the past month or two that my business and my photography career has been suffering. And on top of that, it's been suffering for a year because of COVID and everything. Like, I got hit really hard by COVID. Like, I got hit. Like, I was one of the people whose life practically got decimated because of COVID. Like, I don't talk about it at all, but like everything I was doing, like life before COVID was amazing. Like, I was like on top of the world. I was producing art events. I had a really chill part-time waiter job where I was about to make stupid money because I opened up this restaurant with them. It was a block from my apartment where I lived at that time. I had clients. I was making art sales, and you know, streaming wasn't even a thing. I was still making YouTube content back then. Don't get me wrong. I'll never stop making YouTube content, but streaming is a kind of relatively new adaptation to everything. But I got shit on really hard by all this stuff, and I'm still getting shit on hard by all this stuff. So in a way, I thought that I could make enough content to become a full-time content creator. And the thing is that I guess I'm not that good at it yet. Even though I've been making content for 5 years and everything looks nice and everything, and some people are better at it than others, and I guess for me it's a slow burn. I literally dedicated the last year through COVID. Honestly, making content is kind of what kept me sane, but it doesn't pay the bills, and I've neglected my photography career, my fine art career, to the point where there were days where I woke up saying, like, I am just going to try and become a full-time content creator. And while I do make money off of YouTube, I do make some money. Like, it's a decent amount of money, but it can't pay my rent yet. Like, I haven't been putting effort into my business. I haven't been doing marketing. I haven't been getting new clients. I haven't been trying to get placements into gallery. And before all this content stuff, my goal with photography was to document my life alongside of becoming one of the biggest fine art photographers in the world. And I still want to become a big fine art photographer, and I still want to create content, and I gotta find a balance. I need one of them to win. You know what I'm saying? I need one of them to win. But it's just been really tough to make it all happen. So, you know, like, and on top of that, like, the weird thing is that the more I stream and make content, guys, I could literally do 5 more bits in today's stream and have 5 different YouTube videos I need to edit. The problem with that is that when I wake up tomorrow morning, what's on my mind is I've got 4 videos I got to edit, and I can spend my whole day editing shit, making TikToks, doing all this shit, and I spent no time in my business. So I have to find some balance for this shit. I hate to say it. And I can't afford an editor. That's the thing, is I can't afford an editor. Like, all that GeoGuessr shit, like, guys, honestly, I could do GeoGuessr and become famous off GeoGuessr. I honestly know I could. Me doing my GeoGuessr content is a hack to this whole thing. And I could ride that fucking thing until the wheels fall off, and I could do it any moment. But the problem with that is that it's too much content. The problem is that I'm able to make too much content. That's oddly the problem. And with making too much content, it consumes too much of my time. So, yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah. I don't really talk about personal stuff, but there's many people who are watching that care about it, but, like, it's so hard to balance everything. I wish I could just be a full-time content creator and have an editor and all this shit, but, like, you try making vids. Yeah, that's how I started my channel, to be honest. I started my channel all photography based, and the thing is that, like, there's 1,000 photography based YouTubers, and I'm kind of trying not to pigeonhole myself as a photography based YouTuber, because I'm interested in other things. It's just boring to me to have to make photography content all the time. I get the value of it, but there's more in me than just that. Like, I know what kinds of content I could make that would do well, but I don't want to make that content. I want to do what I find interesting. I love coming with new ideas and executing on them and doing that stuff. Like, if we were just to look at my channel real quick, like, I'm really good at coming up with with content ideas. Like, what I've been doing is just clipping out live stream segments, which is honestly a lot easier for me than making YouTube stuff, and it's been performing pretty well. And, like, a lot of my photography stuff does okay, but I don't want to be known as, I hear variety content is really bad for the algorithm. Okay, because it doesn't know how to categorize the channel. I mean, I want my channel to be what I'm interested in. I want people to come to my channel because they like me and what I do. There is an angle to my channel. I stream, I comment on art and culture, and photography. Like, if you've noticed, my channel is art and culture and photography. It's all based around that stuff. It's not just only photography. And so now I'm getting in this rhythm of, like, doing other art stuff like this. Tyler Shields, the biggest photographer, how I became Tokyo Street Fashion, Shui Camps Picasso. Like, compared to my rest of my videos, these are pretty decent views going further. Like, I'm super happy with all this stuff. Like, Omegle's next top model, I've literally had people personally request that. But I don't know, I just don't want to make photography only videos my entire life. That's just not fun. I'd rather have people come to my channel because they like me as a person and me as an entertainer and me as a personality, as opposed to like, he's got photography stuff, he's got this. Yeah, exactly. Like, I would rather... Many of the fast YouTube channels use the pay for subscription thing. Maybe. You can't say that for everyone. Guys, you gotta understand that nothing happens on YouTube by accident. You can only hack the algorithm so much. Like, at the end of the day, it's either you have good content or you don't. And I think for me, the way I have to approach this is just to have good content and like less crap. Like, I probably shouldn't have posted this virtual art gallery. I thought it would pop off. It isn't. I probably shouldn't have posted this 12 years old. I don't know. Needless to say, I like what I'm doing. Like, I like the angle and the direction of my channel. Like, I am so confident in my channel. I think it's letting people see me as an entertainer and like connect with me and not so much just photography shit. I just want to keep doing it, but it just seems like if I've been doing this for 5 years and nothing sticks, then what do I do? You know? What do I do? I mean, I'm so glad I stopped doing interviews. Honestly, stopping interviews was the best thing I could ever do. At the end of the day, it just becomes about good content. And what I've noticed is that it's not about me right now. The thing is that although I want people to engage with me and to like me as a personality and a content creator and like carve out this niche of like arts and culture commentator, which is kind of what I want to do. It's the thumbnails aren't about me. Like, I don't know how to say it, but like me putting G Dragon in this thumbnail is why this is probably doing good. Me putting Logan Paul in the middle of this is why this is doing good. No one knows who I am. No one knows who I am. Nobody gives a fuck about who Bruce Allen is. But if I can use the content, like all this NFT stuff, to use someone else's face on the thumbnail and all this, like Picasso. I could have put my face on there, but using Picasso's face, everyone knows Picasso. Is the better thing to do. No one knows me or this guy right here. People know Tyler Shields, so I put him in the thumbnail. People know G Dragon. People know Logan Paul. So in a way, I have to do a bait and switch. How this video is like, I mean, honestly, let's get a moment for this thumbnail and everything. This is just a good thumbnail and a good video. 500 views for 2 weeks. Like, it's a little bit of a bait and switch, but it's fine. We gotta do what we gotta do. Don't get me wrong, guys. Last week, I posted every day. I posted every day last week, and I just can't do that myself. I need to just keep doing it, but to ride the content waves. And right now, NFTs are the move for my content. In the next few weeks, all you're gonna see on my channel is NFT content. We're gonna sprinkle in some other things, but like all you're gonna see on my channel is all NFT shit. This is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see me start a new segment every week called NFT News, where I cover that week's latest news in NFTs. That's gonna be a big thing on my channel. You're gonna see me cover things like the environmental cost of NFTs. I could probably make that another video. You're gonna see me cover shit like crypto voxels versus Decentraland. Which one should you be on? Like, these are all things that I know would do well on YouTube and things that I'm interested in. And actually, crypto voxels versus Decentraland is something that it's a piece of content I want to do, but I need to Use TikTok to get others into. Yeah, no, TikTok's huge. There's 1,000 things I should be doing. I mean, honestly, TikTok is probably the best one. But like, look, my one NFT video mentioning Logan Paul and CryptoKitties is blowing up because NFTs are so hot right now. Like, that blew up. Talking about Clubhouse blew up a little bit. For some reason, this naked painting thing blew up. Alec Monopoly and Mike Mozart. My face isn't a thumbnail. Almost 1,000 views. That's pretty decent. Omegle's next top model. A lot of people love this concept. I love doing this, but that's a lot of editing for me. And you got to get people caught in my social media web. I know, man. I know. Guys, I'm not perfect, man. I can't do everything. It's like trying to become a full-time content creator is a full-time job. Like, it's not easy. Like, if I had the perfect content schedule, this is what it would look like every day. It would be wake up, and then post on all the socials. So it'd be post at least a few times on TikTok, post on Instagram, and then post on YouTube. Like, if I could get a morning routine where those are the things I do in the morning, then we're good. And then on top of that, I have a whole photography business I gotta run. I have to edit photos, go do photo shoots. I've got to meet clients. And then guys, look. I know this sounds like complaining. I'm just venting a little bit. I want this life. I'm willing to work hard for it. Was that 100K views on a video? Yeah, I've got some videos that are bangers, like this iPhone Pro 12. That's what you call trend hacking, which is what we're doing. What we're going to be doing with NFTs is, honestly, we probably might have missed the ball, but like trend jacking is a common YouTuber. Right here, iPhone 12 Pro, 100K views. Trend jacking is a great thing to do for things. So like right now, we're going to be trend jacking NFTs for this week, or for the next few weeks. So those will probably get thousands of videos. And look, I've even started using vidIQ on stuff, so my videos are doing better. And I've actually been doing a lot of research onto people like Dream. I actually did some deep research on Dream and I learned his YouTube strategy, and I figured Dream out. Like literally, like let me talk about these notes where I analyzed a Dream video. And this is what Dream does. Yo, check this out. You don't catch it because you don't do YouTube, but this is the secret to Dream and why it's so good. And he does this for all of his videos. I watched all of his videos. And the most important part of any video is the first like 30 seconds. And this is what Dream does, that he does in every video, and it works. This is what you do. In the first 20 seconds, this is what I'm going to be doing for all my future YouTube videos coming up. You're going to see this on my channel. In the first 20 seconds, what you do is you lay out expectations. So for example, let me find a video that I recently did. GeoGuessr battle. All right, if I could go and redo this video, I would change the thumbnail and I would change the intro, right? And so what I would do is, in the first 20 seconds of the video, this is what you do. You have to, the first thing is, one, you lay out expectations. That takes 5 seconds. So for GeoGuessr, I'd say, in this video, I'm going to go to the bottom of Twitch's Just Chatting session and find a random streamer and challenge them to a game of GeoGuessr battle. If they beat me, I will gift them a sub to their community. If I lose, they got to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Boom. Lay out expectations. Honestly, that was probably too long. It's like 10 seconds. You have to set the expectations so people know what they're going to get into. That way, no one's confused. That way, when people watch the video, they know, okay, this is what I'm getting. Then the next thing you got to do is, the next thing that Dream does is he shows community validation. So for GeoGuessr battle, I could say something like, well, what Dream does is to show community validation is he goes, you guys really love the Minecraft manhunt, so we brought it back. And I said, if you guys get this 100,000 likes and we got to 500,000 likes, we're going to be doing this video. So he shows some sort of thing where like the community wants this to happen. So clearly he's showing you what to expect. And he's showing you that the people that you don't know, and if you're just meeting his stream for the first time, that, oh, this is an in-demand video, maybe I should watch this. This is probably good. So you have to show community validation. So for GeoGuessr, I can say, every streamer I've played in GeoGuessr has had an amazing time, and hopefully has had an amazing time. So I figured, you know what? Let's keep making this video. Boom, proof of validation. And then 3, this is the big thing he does. This is the big thing that Dream does that no one talks about. People probably talk about this. What am I saying? Is he poses a big question that makes you want to watch the video. That is the important thing. These are some key things that are why he is successful. So he poses a big question. So in his like Minecraft manhunt video, and I'll pull it up here. He goes, will 4 people be able to take me down before I reach the end of Minecraft? I guess we'll have to find out. So let's pull up a dream video. Look, I'm gonna prove everything I just said. It's exactly, look, first 20 seconds. All right, you ready for this? Watch this. All right, so first thing he's gonna do, lays out expectations. There's no surprises. Lays out expectations.
This video, 4 of my friends try and hunt me down and stop me from beating Minecraft. We said we would do it one final
Boom, right there. That was not even 5 seconds. That was not even, why can't I click the shit?
all the marbles.
Okay, hold. Let's just go back. In 5 seconds, this all happens in 20 seconds. This guy rehearses this really hard. He knows that the first 20 seconds are the most important part of the video. So watch this.
This video, 4 of my friends try and hunt me down and stop me from beating Minecraft.
Boom. 4 seconds in this video, 4 of my friends try to hunt me down and stop me from beating Minecraft. That just sounds fun, right? Then the next thing he does is proof of community validation.
We said we would do it one final time for all the marbles. And the 3v1 grand finale got over 65 million views. So here we are.
Boom. Shows validation that this is a good concept. 3. Now he's going to pose a big question that makes you want to watch the entire video.
The grand finale against 4 hunters tied 2 matches to 2 matches. Can they stop me from beating the Ender Dragon, or will I survive?
Can they stop me from being Undragon, or will I survive? I don't know. Do they stop you, Dream? I don't know. Let's watch this entire 40-minute video and make you $1,000 every second. And then the 4th is he shows, and this is also a big thing that a lot of YouTubers are doing right now. Guys, I'm going to be copying this T for T. Don't get it twisted. All my new videos coming out, T for T. The 4th thing he does, which is probably the most crucial thing, Wes in the US, like you're in the group, we's and us. Oh yeah, exactly. That's a good thing. He uses we's and us. Will we be able to complete the thing? Yeah, you're right. It's very inclusive. Now you're a part of this thing now, because now you know what's going to happen. You learned that this is a big deal, and you learned that, oh my God, will they stop him? Oh my God, it's the finale. But here's the 4th kicker that every YouTuber does, which is a little obvious.
No redos, no rematches. This is it, Minecraft Manhunt. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. Enjoy the video. Bye.
Boom. 30 seconds. This one is probably one of his longer ones. But this amount of people watch my videos and aren't subscribed, and then he does like a low pressure invite. Like, so if you feel like it, no pressure, you can subscribe. And if you don't like it, you're welcome to unsubscribe. Like, it's like a low pressure. It's totally anti what most YouTubers do when they're like, hey, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, hit that like, and then I'll blow you. Like, this guy does a super low pressure sort of subscribe shout out.
Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind.
What a great... So if you like this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can change your mind. Hit them at the start with the sub reminder, just a reminder. No way, I'm copying Dream's format 100%. Look, let's just go to the next Dream video. Let's go to the Dream video that isn't even a speedrunning video, and he does the exact same fucking thing. Look. Minecraft, we go and see one chunk. Watch.
This video, we coded it so we can only see the chunk that we are standing in.
Boom. Right there.
If we walk into a new chunk, we can't see anything in the old one. Mobs can come out of nowhere, players can disappear, we can run straight into lava and walls. It is crazy.
Boom. Lays out expectations and builds hype.
Can we beat Minecraft? You're about to find out. Also,
right there, then there's the question. Will we beat Minecraft? You're about to find out. Right?
Only a small percentage of people that watch.
And then he does the same thing. So instead of showing community validation, he skips it on this one, and he does expectations, poses a big question, and then the whole subscriber ratio. He doesn't do the same low impact If you like the video, subscribe, watch.
My videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind in the future. We are getting so close to 10 million. Enjoy the video. All right, guys.
There we go. 25 seconds. It is 30 seconds or less. 25 seconds, and he's got you hooked. Remember, guys, Dream is a fucking genius. He has speedrun YouTube. None of this is an accident. None of this is an accident. I bet you he's done that intro like 30 times to get it perfect. He probably writes it all down, has a script in front of him, and he does each one. He probably is a stickler on these intros.
Guys, I'm in one chunk. Sapnap.
Sapnap's laughing.
George, come out. George, we're all here. We're in one chunk. If we leave the chunk, we can't see each other. We can't see anything in the other chunk. That's how it works. Chunks are 16 by 16.
The answering icon gives them the time to hit the sub button. All of it does. Like, what he does is he shows you the sub button, like almost as if you're
Also,
an idiot.
only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind.
Oh, and he sneaks in the notification bell. You see that? He sneaks it in. Like, subscribe. Just hit the bell too. And he's like, sneak. He doesn't even say anything about the bell or the thumbs up. He just says, hit the subscribe button if you want, if you like the video. Guys, the videos that you see out of me in the next week are this. Swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to change my intros to have this stuff ready. But I think I could do this live. So, for example, for my next thing, Crypto Voxels versus Decentraland, which I'll do probably not tonight because I got to get some things prepared. I got to like do a little more research on my own and then get that piece of content. I could do it right now. This is what the intro would sound like. In this video, we're going to look at Crypto Voxels versus Decentraland. They're both trying to be the leading virtual world for the NFT marketplaces. I'll probably have to workshop that to sound more exciting, right? And then I'll say, I was like, which one should you be spending your time on? Crypto Voxels or Decentraland? Which one is going to win the race? Let's find out. And then boom, hit the subscribe thing. Hey, well, it turns out literally 99% of you guys watch my videos and don't subscribe. So, you know what? If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot. And if you don't like the video, you can always unsubscribe at any time. Let's get into the video. Boom. You going to do Among Us vids? Hell no, I ain't doing no Among Us vids. First of all, my computer can't even play Among Us. Second of all, I don't have friends that play Among Us, so I can't do that. If you can find art that has things people know they will... That doesn't make any sense, my G. That doesn't make any sense. But basically, anything NFT related is the mood. Like, that's the whole schmood. That's the whole schmood. We should probably do a ferocious deep dive. Didn't we do that before? Like, I think if we really wanted some content, we would just investigate Ferocious right now. The 18-year-old trans artist who made $500,000 in like 10 seconds. NFTs, Among Us, Pokemon, Minecraft, etc. Like, I'm just doing what I like to do, my guys. I just like doing what I like to do. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, the 18-year-old who made $500,000 in NFT art in 10 seconds. Probably a long title, but... Guys, I did find a game that I can play, and I've been massively addicted to it. Guys, I found a game. The 18-year-old champion of NFT. I'm not clicking that. That's a bad title. Come on, what's the best clickbait title? You're gonna need a better title than that. It would be, I would say 17, just make it a little more compelling. I'd say 17-year-old sells, well, if we collectively look at his things, it'd probably be a few $1 million. But like 17-year-old sells $5 million of digital art in 10 minutes. That's a way better title than that. Honestly, guys, the stream today, I did not want to stream today. I really did not want to stream. I was literally like, I've been in a funk since when's the last time I streamed? Sunday or Saturday? I've been in a funk, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in a real bad funk, and this stream really helped me get out of it. This stream really helped me get out of it. I'm glad I hit the start streaming button. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better because no one talks about it, but like, as a content creator and as a streamer, and I put these in quotation marks because I'm hardly any of these things yet, but like, when you don't put out that video, or when you don't, House of Team 1 million in minutes, 90 seasons about that, but like, as a content creator or a streamer, when you don't upload content, when you don't do a stream like you normally do, it starts to weigh on you, and you start to almost feel like you're out of the loop. Like, the more down bad and the more you don't do it, the more down bad you feel. Like, I didn't stream on Tuesday, and I always stream on Tuesday. I felt so bad. I feel like I've missed so much. And so it almost paralyzes you to not stream again. I know we've talked about a lot of real things, but these are real things that people who want to become content creators deal with. Like, so many people go off and on with things with streaming and stuff, but like if you stream and you don't stream for a week, you honestly feel like no one's gonna care, no one's gonna be there. You feel like you've missed out on so much. You feel like you've let everyone down. You feel like, you know, you're not tapped in anymore. Like, that's why these people like can't stop, like, because you literally feel like you're gonna lose it all if you stop. Look, I've got negative clout, and I feel that way. I can only imagine how some of these big streamers might feel. You know, there's like, I honestly don't show my viewers on my Twitch dashboard when I stream, and I don't look at it on YouTube. I honestly don't no, see what all of you guys, well, let me finish that thought. I honestly don't look at my live viewers because I want to act the same as if I had 500,000 viewers as if I had one viewer, which I'm very familiar with having one viewer. But I don't want to game myself to where I'm streaming and I see I only have one person watching me, so now all of a sudden I just don't care and I don't make that effort to make that content. If I just don't see how many people are watching, at least for now, then I feel better about whatever I'm doing. And I can see how that really messed with people. Like, if you're streaming and let's say you have like 30 viewers normally, but all of a sudden you get 50 because you're doing like some new content, but then you get on stream again and you go back down to 30, you feel like you should be doing that new thing again. Like, there's a lot of psychological warfare that goes into streaming, especially more so than YouTube, especially with streaming. Because think about it, if you're just streaming and you've got one viewer and you know you have one viewer, you're not going to care, or like 0 viewers, you're not going to care to do like the extra effort. You're not going to care to like be a little funnier or to be like, wacky slash. What? Like, you're just not going to care as much. But if you don't know how many people are watching and you just assume there's a bunch of people watching, then you're all of a sudden going to care. You're going to be more animated. You're going to be more entertaining, and you're going to do more fun things. This guy with 5 viewers got rated by 2K people. Yeah, and that's fine. If my chat blows up, then obviously I got rated. But there's a big problem. No one talks about it. But it's honestly damaging to do that. It's honestly, as a streamer, people need to think about this, but you are hurting someone more. This is real talk, guys. You are hurting a smaller streamer more by rating them when they're not ready for it. Like, no one talks about that, but like, I've gotten rated before, but I'm ready for it. Like, I was already doing some fun content. I at least I'm kind of ready for it. Some of those people still stick around. It was fun. Some of those people stay, like more than half stayed for that whole content. When I switch content pieces, they all left. It's fine. I don't really care. But if you raid someone with 2K subs who's got 5 viewers, if they're not ready for that, that could be really bad. Like, they probably won't retain any of those viewers. Their social medias aren't set up to capture all them. I mean, like, look at my stream, dude. My stream is so scuffed looking. Like, I don't even got any notifications on my stream. I'm partnered on YouTube now. Oh, I didn't tell you guys that. Guys, I am now YouTube partnered. You guys can go into YouTube and super chat donate me, and it'll pop up on screen. That's so sick. Yeah, but I mean that's what's gonna happen. Like raids are awesome. Don't get me wrong, but it has to be like somewhat equivalent or someone who's ready for it. You can't just be raiding people and expect them to be ready for this. Like, because now that poor kid who had 5 viewers now has 2,005 viewers is gonna be so fucked the next time he streams because he's gonna like change his whole game up because he wasn't ready for it. Yeah, I know that doesn't make sense. Yeah, what do y'all think about that? Oh shit, I was just telling you guys about this game I was addicted to. Why did I just open up my phone and I immediately went to dating apps? Have you guys seen that people are doing dating apps live on Twitch? That's so funny. Guys, I have been so obsessed with this one game. Have you guys heard of Loop Hero? Like, I'm literally gonna play when I get off stream. Maybe for a little bit, but then I'm gonna feel guilty and try and do some content stuff. Yo, I am so addicted to this game called Loop Hero. That may have been a big reason why I didn't stream for the past few days. But I should have started playing it on stream. I'm willing... Here, let me show you guys this game. I'm willing to start a new game for the stream. I kind of wanted to start a new game for stream. Guys, Loop Hero is so fun. This is probably one of the best games I've ever played. Guys, Loop Hero is so goddamn good. Loop Hero is so good. This is by far one of the best games I've ever played. And I can actually play it. Have you guys heard of this game? Probably not. Let's see what else is popping in the art world. I feel like I haven't done a lot of just art world stuff in a while. Let's see if any new announcements are popping on my beast. Victor Solomon releases NFT artwork of crystallized basketball. Two major museums acquire Amy Sherrill's powerful Breonna Taylor portrait. Christie's to auction Banksy's Game Changer to support National Health Service. That's cool. Katsu mints drone painting video into work of NFT crypto art. Oh my god. Tell me, man, everyone's on the NFT grind right now. Everyone's on the NFT grind. Excuse me. Oh, NFT photos. He teamed up with someone called Compound. Huh. You know what I haven't been on in forever is Petapixel. Oh, I've done all the content I wanted to do today. Oh, let's see. Wow, I'm gonna need a new journal. We gonna need a new journal. What? Top National Geographic photographers targeted by $100,000 fake check scam? Wow, that is elaborate. Wow. Man, what an elaborate scheme. I probably would have fallen for it. Facebook targeting the emerging markets with launch of Instagram Lite. Interesting. All right. I think I did everything I didn't want to do on stream today. So I think that's it for me. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. That's it. Until the next time. Tomorrow, I guess. See you there.